Hey guys, Rob from Georgia here with you, aka VHS 82 apostrophe, with a short, I hope, introduction of sorts to something that I'm sort of been putting together, scheming up, wanting to do, and that is really a deep dive into the world of The Walking Dead. Father's Day, my son got me this, and I've been thinking about it ever since. Should I just go ahead and do a deep dive? And so, right along with my X-Files, seems like a good idea. So, looking for this to be a Sunday drop, normal Sunday drop. X-Files will stay on Wednesday. About 3 seasons into that. Of course, we're just getting going with this. So, if I upload this today, probably drop the first episode the next Sunday. Maybe I'll do an early one as a first episode and then get the second one out for this. I don't know, something. But anyways, aside from getting it for Father's Day, why The Walking Dead? I was there at the beginning when it first started its run, season 1, episode 1. I think I ended up bailing somewhere around 3. I don't even know if I made it all the way through 3. Frank Darabont first drew me in. The work at K.N.B. drew me in. My love for the genre. I just grabbed a couple films off my shelf, man. Whether it's, whether it's something like this, right? Or some good Shockwaves, right? Or about this classic. But then, what I consider one of the greatest zombie movies ever, or at least these two arguably are the top dogs. And then, of course, Lucio Fulci's Zombie from '79, right? And George A. Romero's Dawn of the Dead. And, much of Greg Nicotiro's part in all of this via K.N.B. and directing 37 episodes, which is interesting. In fact, I'm pretty sure he directed the final episode of the 11th season. And so, his love for and Darabont's love for George A. Romero and the nod this show was supposed to be, of course, based on Kirkman's graphic novelization. I was also pretty pleasantly, though, surprised digging into this set a little bit and seeing that although I do have just the DVD set, some of the extras have been pulled. I still have extras, and there are still, commentaries attached to the episodes. In fact, episode 1, the pilot, directed by Frank Darabont, also has a commentary by him. Now, unfortunately, with my set, as I learned last night in a conversation with some friends, unfortunately, from the Blu-ray set to the DVD set, apparently there was on the Blu-ray set a black and white cut of Days Gone By, and that was taken off of the DVD set, unfortunately. Now, I'm familiar with Darabont's love for black and white, The Mist. I've got his black and white cut of that, the Broom edition. And so that saddens me a little bit, knowing that that's there, but I don't have it. But, I mean, to kind of get the idea, obviously, all you do is turn the color off and you watch it. So before I actually review Days Gone By, I'll probably watch it once without the color, just to kind of get an idea of what is out there. So if you got the Blu-ray set already, just know that's there, and you ought to check it out. I've heard it's great. So Stargate Studios as well, who handled much of the visual effects. You hear a lot about their work early on in conjunction with K.N.B. and the practical effects, and some of the work they do is amazing. And so, a lot of my thoughts perhaps will be anchored in, it's just my love for the genre, the work of K.N.B. I'm going to have a blast listening to Greg Nicotiro's commentaries on his own episodes he directs, as well as commentaries that he drops as an effects makeup artist, special effects artist. It ran 12 seasons, beginning on October 31st, 2010. Didn't realize it premiered on Halloween. That's pretty cool. And it ultimately ends on November 20th, 2022, having run 12 years. Also interesting, the first part of the seasons, are only like 6 episodes each, and over the course, as you go in deeper, they start adding up a little bit more until finally the last couple episodes actually have 24 episodes, which seems to be a standard nod for a season-long show. But then I would imagine some of the episodes it's ran on AMC, so the episodes probably were longer than your standard 45, so that might have something to do with it. And I guess the last thing I will say, I've already gone in and watched the pilot a couple times. I'm really struck with the work of Andrew Lincoln right off the bat. In ways I don't remember really being struck by the first episode as I was the other day when I was watching it with the commentaries on. I don't know. I kind of got a really good vibe that I'm going to get a real good kick out of this. So the idea is, like my X-Files Sunday drop, though, once a week. Now, the month of August gets extremely busy for me. So I'm really hoping I don't slack at all. If I do temporary, it will only be temporary. It just, I really do feel like I'm in it for the long haul on this. So, 3 seasons into the X-Files, and all of Space 1999. So I don't think it'll be much of a problem. Yeah, so I don't know what else to say on it. I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty excited to really, really, really get through this. I think it's going to be an absolutely fun ride. Walking Dead. First up, Days Gone By set the stage for all what will be. I'm really excited to talk about that first episode, as I'm a big fan of Frank Darabont. So I'm just want to soak some more stuff up, and then go ahead and do it. So yeah, Walking Dead, check it out, and pull for me that there's no interruptions. I just want to get these out weekly, and I think once I get half a season into a season, find that groove, wherever that groove, it'll be good. It'll be good. As always, we end these things off with Go Bills.
This is not a dream. Not a dream. It might be useful to